So hope you all had a good Christmas. Welcome to our second video of non-Fact Fiend content, so me and Brad can take Christmas off. Today we're going to be discussing favourite moments fans have had on the channel from the time it's been up. So without further ado, let's go. So the way this is going to work is I put out a tweet a day or so ago that I've not looked at all, asking fans to respond with their favourite moment from the channel in the past year. And Brad's gone through that and compiled a list of things that people have noted, and we're going to discuss them today in the usual style of Brad will bring something up that I'm not aware of and I'll improvise my response. But before we get into that, Brad, what's your favourite moment of the channel this year? Well, while you want some thinking time, should I go into mine?
Yeah, go for it.
It's got to be the increased prevalence of drinking videos. I've Irished up my coffee, or Italianed it up, should I say, with this lovely amaretto. Also, since it's Friday, this is a drinking video, so I had to go out and buy some medicine. I feel like the drinking videos are coming to, like, you know, they're starting to become their own thing in their own right, whereas they are very obviously fact-themed videos, but there's something about them that's different enough to qualify them as their own thing.
I'm going to say, it's the fact that they were in the Michelle Rodriguez video.
Yes.
There are so many changes.
Oh, yeah.
And it's played off as like a joke because we don't mention it till the end.
Something seems a little bit different about today's video.
No, it's the same.
Okay, cool, let's go.
But my favourite part was reading the comments and everyone's like, where's Brad? We want Brad back. And
Even though you're in the video.
Yeah, I mean, people watch to the end, I'm there.
Brad is still here. In fact, he's sat behind the camera quietly seething because we keep making jokes about it, and I'm presuming he's going to cut in the final edit.
The one that got me is when he mentioned that his height has changed.
So your favourite one is the video where everyone said, "Where's Brad?" How narcissistic of you, you absolute bell sniff.
First up,
Okay.
Short Bluey.
Me and my housemate, where I used to in second year, fucking love this show. We'd put it on record and we'd watch it when he'd get in from work. And we'd sit down, he'd cook us dinner, and we'd watch Horrible Histories. And I remember that shut up Louis moment, put him on his fucking ass. Like, he went down on the floor, beating his fists against the floor, laughing, and rewound it so we could watch it again.
Shut up, Louis.
And our housemate, or other housemate, Ken says, "What are you doing?" And he saw us watching this kids show, absolutely howling, and went, "You fucking idiots," and walked back upstairs. Do you know what we said? "Shut up, Louis!" Still to this day, when I imagine just that fucking dumbass skeleton just slapping a skeleton on the back of the head going, "Shut up, Louis," it still cracks me up. That's the moment, that's up there.
The Rick Astley video, but more specifically, the bit right at the end where you drop the fucking bottle.
What up? Oh, I caught it! Oh god, oh no, it's almost like Karl works on a bar. Oh.
I think I'm going to stop this now. I'm going to...
Done!
I don't know if I've explained this in a video. I think I might mention it in the stream. When you drop that bottle, one of my monitors on my desk is propped up on a glass surface.
Yes.
And Karl dropped it on the glass, and the
Yes.
fact that it isn't broken is a miracle. That's why I panicked
Well, I've never dropped
much.
a bottle before then, have I?
But it's
Congrats
because
to me.
it's not because you weren't doing the throwing around thing. You were trying to balance it on your hand.
Yeah, which is
Like
the
an
piss,
absolute tit.
the piss take thing that I was doing, yeah. So I apologise for that, Brad, but yeah, I guess that's a strong moment. It was one that I laughed at.
Right, you knew this one was coming up.
Okay.
Maybe he's vampire.
Maybe he's vampire, yeah! You know what, I would prefer if every question he ever got asked about this movie ended with because they're all vampires. Why does Tommy have so many pictures of spoons in his apartment? Because he is vampire. Okay, so what about the football playing scene? Well, they're all vampires. Okay, Tommy, but then what about, you know, the woman who has cancer and they sandbag it? Well, she is vampire. Cancer means nothing to a vampire. Do you not know vampire law? You're fucking right there, Tommy, man. What about, you know, the scene where, you know, he limply throws the water bottle on the floor? What's that about? He's vampire. Vampires do not know anger. They feign emotion. This starts to make a lot of sense, Tommy. Okay, so what about, you know, the scene where Tommy laughs at the idea of someone being beaten up? Well, he's vampire. He cares not for human problems. That's so... Like, we should just try for every fucking plot hole ever. It's like, they should get the director to trot them out and then just go, "They're vampire."
In that voice.
Just in Tommy Wiseau's voice, or the best impression of it. I never expected that to get as big as it was, because like that entire video is like 24 karat gold. And that one moment everyone picked up on. So I'm glad that they did. It's nice to have something people can call back to. But yeah, I genuinely never expected that one line of all things to be the one that people like hung on to of all of our content. So we put out so much random shit, but People have, they have. Well, yeah, maybe so is Vampire. And also as well, it's never stopped being funny every time someone comments it in every video.
Yeah. You don't like block certain people when they do it.
I don't block them, I hide them from the channel. So they can still post it, it's that I won't see it anymore. It's like, maybe comment is Vampire, so no one can see.
Right, the next one is completely on the complete opposite side of the spectrum.
Okay, what we got? Go on.
Someone said they appreciated the way that you stood up for lower subscribed channels.
Yes.
And the fact that each individual subscriber still matters regardless of how many you've
Something we're going to mention in the video that goes up after this one on Monday in more detail. But yeah, me and Brad feel very strongly about smaller creators and the fact that they are what makes up YouTube. I don't give a fuck about people like the upper echelons. They can go fuck a duck because as far as I'm concerned, they are not YouTube and they don't represent it. And I don't get why YouTube as a platform continues to hold them up as that fact, because generally they all end up being awful, because that's what fame and success does to people. It brings out the worst in you. The analogy is not perfect, but the way I see it is like YouTube's a venue where people perform, and the people who are consistently getting in, just like a couple hundred people, like they absolutely deserve to be paid for that, like just as you would do in the real world. Because like those 500 people are still watching ads, like that. Oh, I don't know, banner ads and stuff on YouTube. Maybe not on the video, but the banner ads. They're still using the service. They're still adding value to YouTube as a whole, because they become like a blip on their analytics that they can then sell to advertisers. Like there is some value to that content. It's just that YouTube refuses to give the creator even like the fraction of it. And then you get these massive established YouTubers saying, yeah, but I did it because I enjoyed it. Because I bet you enjoy it more now. You get paid though, don't you? I bet you wouldn't like to go back to the days you just did it because you enjoyed it. I bet you love the fact you get fucking paid. Why would you want to take away that option for other people? It just comes across as, fuck you, I got mine.
And now for something completely different.
I love it. Go on.
Christian Sonic.
Christian Sonic fan hat, man. We're going to bring it up in every video we can because it's fucking, which Brad didn't know.
I wasn't aware.
He wasn't aware, so I had to teach him.
But more specifically, somebody said the disclaimers we put in.
Oh, on those disclaimers. You know what? Put them in again.
Next up isn't from the channel, it's from one of your streams.
Is it? Okay, so what?
Have a guess.
Is it when I played Doom and opened that bottle of lemonade
Yes.
and it went fucking everywhere? A Diet Lemonade. Asda. 35 pence. Oh God! Oh. That was an awful moment. I can't believe someone said that's their favourite moment. Me nearly broke, like, blowing up my fucking computer.
Princess Leia T-pose.
Your finest creation, but I don't care what you do. You could go work on the next Star Wars movie, and I still say that is the best thing you've ever made. That's what she should have done. She should have, at that moment...
She should have flown at light
she should have
speed.
T-posed, looked directly at Admiral Hux, straight at the Dreadnought, and propelled herself with the Force at light speed through the fucking cabin.
Imagine that. You know, I'm going to edit that together.
Can you do that?
I'll have a
Can you
look.
please? Can you edit, like, instead of Admiral Holdo in the ship, just replace the ship with Princess Leia T-posing? This channel is amazing. Why do people complain that we don't get to the point? I'll never understand. Get to the point quicker, Karl, and don't come up with Princess
Stop.
Leia. Oh.
It's time for David Harbour Minute. I'm perfectly happy to stop and talk about him for a minute.
We should do it in every video, I think. Just take a minute, just talk about David Harbour.
David Harbour Minute.
Like, what did David Harbour do today? That was fucking awesome. So a couple of months ago, he was like, "Oh yeah, I want to go see some penguins. So yeah, just retweet this 500,000 times, and Greenpeace will let me go see some penguins, and I'll dad dance next to some penguins." And they did it.
I don't know if they like it.
So we've got to talk about David Harbour for a minute. That's how this works.
All right, I'm not talking about it for a minute. The guy's fucking awesome. Like, watch our video about Stranger Things, where it was like, suck his dick for 5 minutes. That's going in.
RoboCop YouTube thumbnails.
He uploads the Clarence Boddicker video when he's through. It's like Clarence Boddicker gets bodied. It's got like RoboCop's face with a red circle around Clarence Boddicker as he's thrown through the window. It's RoboCop going like that. No, RoboCop's reaction to his own death. It's like the shot of Clarence Boddicker about to blow his head off, and then it's like him, RoboCop, doing that in the thumbnail.
RoboCop Reacts is a whole new series.
And then he gets in trouble because obviously he's showing dead bodies on YouTube, and he has to box KSI. Brad, I think we're onto something with RoboCop being a YouTuber. We're onto some shit.
Do you reckon he'd get the YouTuber hair when he paints it onto his helmet?
Like when he takes the RoboCop helmet off, he's just got like a shit lid, and he's just dyed pink or some shit. And he's playing Fortnite.
Would he get banned? Because is he technically? Because he is a bot.
He is a robot, yeah. He might get banned, and then they make a video about it. I got banned from Fortnite for being too good.
Do you reckon he'd get sponsorships and have to put him on his armour?
He looks like a fucking NASCAR driver. Just RoboCop shilling for fucking Audible. Just RoboCop shilling for Dollar Shave Club. But he hasn't got skin. The laughter you hear in that video, which I'm presuming I'm going to put the clipping of, it's genuine. 'Cause me and Brad were coming up with it on the day. Like the moment I said, oh, then he's got a box KSI, and you can hear Brad physically just stop talking because it just hits him like a fucking sledgehammer. And then after the fact, you were making the thumbnails, weren't you? And you sent them to me, and I dropped my phone. I was in the gym, and I got a message. What's this? Oh yeah, I dropped it. RoboCop went, and I dropped my phone on the floor. I'm just like, hands in me, like, what am I doing?
While we're on the same subject, a lot of people are asking about recommending various Photoshop edits.
You come up with some fucking good ones this last year.
So what is your personal favourite?
The thing is, I come up with the suggestions, so it feels a bit weird for me to do this, but I think it's the Gordon Ramsay one. The Gordon Ramsay Rock Lee one. Okay, Brad, I know you're going to hate me, but because we've just mentioned probably one of my favourite scenes in a cartoon of Rock Lee taking the weights off, can you please use your Photoshop wizardry to put Gordon Ramsay's face on him and replace the weights with just the words fucking shit? Gordon Ramsay's just dropping F-bombs, literally, and then just goes, my power is infinite, you cannot stop me. But the one that we did recently was the Koffing Guy from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Public domain.
Oh yeah, Brad, it's in the public domain, so you can do whatever the fuck you want with this image, and he has absolutely no legal recourse whatsoever. So yeah, I think, make his wife have a big coughing head. Like, his wife is now coughing, and you know what? That jumper's pretty shit. So you know what? Make him wear the outfit that the Honey Monster wears. You can't stop us. Public domain, baby. It looks simple, because it's just like a simple edit of the guy's face, and then whatever on it. But Brad had to like, what was it?
I had to recreate part of the background to remove the hair of the guy's wife.
And people will never notice that, so I'm presuming one of your favourites is one that required effort that people didn't notice.
I think the one that required the most effort is Gus Fring.
I hope you're keeping track of these, Brad, as well, so you're going to have to Photoshop this in a
for
minute.
fuck's sake.
So, come on, think of some more. Come on, Brad, make it more difficult for
Think
yourself.
some more?
Yeah, what
You've
other-
already got me putting him in a suit and the M. Bison outfit at the same time.
No, the M. Bison cape.
The M. Bison cape?
Yeah,
right,
the
that's
cape.
a bit
The
easier.
M. Bison cape, and he's got to wear like an eye patch over one eye, but the other eye's got a scar on it, the bald head, the crisp white suit, he's playing cards, he's got the white cat, he's got the big moustache. Oh man, that'd be great. I would have watched that show. People don't know, that went on for a minute longer than the video. What other villain things could he have?
I think that's all of them, Karl.
No, he's sitting in a floating throne. Like the floating Magneto throne.
Inside a mountain with his head
Inside
on
a mountain. And
With
he's
his head on
he's
it.
got Bryan Cranston on the James Bond thing, the laser shining up. But all the laser's got the Los Polos Hermanos logo on it. Yeah, oh man, all like the God Beetle. Remember, Brad, you're photoshopping this.
How am I photoshopping a Beetle?
Because there's a picture of the Beetle. So Beetle, Goku's weighted clothing, Rock Lee's weights on each limb, Piccolo's weighted turban and his like shoulder pads, Vegeta's gravity chamber. What else can it have? Yeah, give it Kratos' tattoo as well.
Alright, that'll do.
So give it Kratos' tattoo.
Don't add anything else to this bug.
No,
this
what other
this
badass-
bug is henching up.
It's not. It's really, really not. It can get thicker. The thickness can continue.
Maybe in each of its hands it has a different weapon.
Oh, it does. Oh, what other weapons can
Maybe
we
it's
give
got
it?
Mjolnir in one.
What?
Because it's worthy.
It's worthy, but it doesn't need to be worthy. It's to be strong enough to pick it up, which this Beetle is.
So seen as well.
This unbeatable God Beetle.
Let's give it the elder ones. Why not? We
Elder
watched
one.
that video today.
Why not? It's got the elder one, Mjolnir. What other fucking thing? We've got 4 more limbs. No, 2 limbs, because obviously it's got to stand up. What else we got?
Right,
What other 2 weapons can it have? What other weapons from a fiction are unbeatable? The thing that Kratos uses to slaughter everything. And he's got one more weapon it can have to become the ultimate god tier Mega Beetle. No, the Murasama blade from the End of Revengeance that Jetstream Sam uses. Why the fuck not?
No idea what that is.
Just put in the Murasama blade, he uses that shit.
Note to future Brad, you contributed to this.
Yep, yes you did.
We've got to mention as well Penguin Doof Warrior.
Penguin Doof, that's another one that you sent me. And I dropped my phone. You know what you're going to do now, Brad, is, because you know it's happening.
Oh, no.
You're going to Photoshop the penguin from Happy Feet with the Doof Warrior's head and guitar. Thing is, though, could a penguin play guitar? He ain't got fingers, has he?
Well, yeah, but he could press one
no,
fret
you
and...
know what he could do? He could play slap bass. The penguin could play... Do you know what you need to do now? Put the Doof Warrior, a clip of the Doof Warrior, but Photoshop the penguin from Happy Feet on his head, and change the soundtrack so it's the opening from Higher Ground by Red Hot Chili Peppers. That proper awesome 6 slap bass solo. Yeah, that's a fucking brilliant one. Oh my god.
Right, let's jump back to video moments.
Alright then, what we got?
Your Halloween costume.
It really, really hurts. I am in immense pain because it's cutting the top of my forehead. I'm gonna look like I headbutted a fucking deck of cards after this.
Is the joke of not wearing a morph suit worth this?
Yes, it is. If you woke up and you saw me wearing this above your bed, would you not be scared? Considering I don't live in this house anymore. Do you know what you should wear as well? A hoodie. You got a hoodie? That'll make it way scarier.
Yeah,
Go get me a hoodie. Oh, okay.
You can't zip it past the wire.
Oh yeah, wait. Let me guess. This is going in. Is that scary? Is that scarier or worse?
I don't even know.
You know what? Let us know in the comments. If you saw this fucking thing wandering around your house at night, would you not be scared? You know what? It's right here. We can get it out. It's right here. Look at that. In the room. Look at that. What a brilliant Halloween costume that was. My silly little stupid white man. Put it back.
Don't do it again.
Put it back on, look. Shit's the best. What are people complaining about?
People don't know the first 2 minutes of that video.
Brad, we couldn't
We couldn't film.
What few people realise, though, stop laughing you, is that there's a version of the film that we're not allowed to see that's way worse.
It's even worse. It's
Right, so. Warning, this article contains spoilers, sex, gore, and sexy spoilers.
I'm not making a straight face.
Keep going, keep going. And I was like, obviously, because I can't see, and every time I laughed, I think, we didn't put that bit into it, I laugh in the mask, and the mask sucked in.
Every time you breathed in, it's in the extended bit when I get it to you.
The mask explodes into my own face, so I couldn't, like, talk wearing the mask. Right, oh God.
It's even more scary now that you're laughing.
Okay, I'm calm. Okay. I can't laugh because it causes the mask.
I can't take my eyes off it.
That's the idea.
Next recommendation.
Go on then.
Your appearance in the YouTube fighting game.
Oh my God, yeah, I'm in there. Some legendary big dick donger has gone out and made a fighting game. And what's it called? It's called YouTube Stupor or something. Stupor YouTube Brawls. Find the name and put it below.
Yeah.
And he's put in some famous YouTubers, including PewDiePie, Markiplier, Ninja Sex Party.
Matt Pat's in there.
Matt Pat's in there. And for some reason, me. For no reason, just me. And I respect the hustle so deeply because, like, the guy didn't even ask me for my permission. He's like, you know what? I'm just going to jack your likeness and the logo of your channel and put it in. So you know what? I think, though, none of these the bigger guys, they've got millions. They're not going to listen to this, but I can. So I'm going to give him a shout out right now. And Brad's going to put the trailer in with my cameo. Hell fucking yeah. Go back. No, don't even go back. It's free. Download it and have me beat up Ninja Sex Party. Why not? Send it to him on Twitter. Just saying, look at this dude beating the shit out of you.
We had a recommendation as well for the Big Dick Lecture
So hi there class, my name is Professor Smallwood and I'm here to talk to you today about big dick energy. Now big dick energy is a nebulous concept in science that isn't fully understood. We do however know a few things about it I'm going to discuss today. For example, consider this picture of Superman right here. You may notice that Superman has a moderate amount of big dick energy located mostly around this part of the body. I hope you're taking notes at home. However, if you increase the amount of big dick energy Superman possesses, like so, you'll notice that your eyes now become more drawn to this particular area of the body. Now, scientists aren't really sure why this is the case, but we do know that the only way to counteract this effect is with immense amounts of what we call swag. Unfortunately, Superman don't laugh, back at the class, Superman does not possess enough levels of swag to counteract the effect, and therefore the amount of big dick energy he can contain is a finite amount. However, if we refer to Subject 2, Mr. David Bowie in the film Labyrinth, you'll notice that he possesses far more big dick energy than Superman could ever hope to possess, because it's counteracted by the immeasurable amounts of nuclear swag emanating from David fucking Bowie himself. Oh, we have a question at the back of the class. Yes?
Is this going to be in the finals?
Yes. Yes, it is. That took many takes to get right because I couldn't stop laughing. So that's one of the few things we've actually planned out properly because I wanted to get it just right.
Well,
so
it was born from a joke.
Yeah,
they always work like that.
We improvised it a bit, but then I said we need to get this just right. So we stopped for like 5 minutes, workshopped something I could say, and then recorded it. But
it was the same with CSI Bake Off.
What's going on here?
It's one day old baked Alaska. It was found last night, disposed of in a garbage can.
What's all this leaking out of it?
It's ice cream. It doesn't appear to have set, sir.
Oh my God, did someone sabotage this?
We think so, but unfortunately there is no evidence to suggest who the perpetrator was.
So what you're saying is, the trail is gone cold. Perfect, nailed it. Fix it in post.
Symbiote.
Symbiote, trademark Sony Pictures.
That's all fine and dandy, Karl, but don't you mean the Venom symbiote?
Oh, fuck off with that, Sony Pictures. Put the clip in. It's so annoying. Every piece of Spider-Man fucking fiction pronounce it the symbiote. Oh, it's the symbiote, is it? Because it's symbiosis, the word. And they put in the word, symbiote.
We call them symbiotes. Carlton Drake believes that the union between human and symbiote is the key to our evolution.
We make it different, we Sony. Symbiote. I will never, ever stop laughing about the fact Sony Pictures got so pissed off they dubbed that over in the final Venom movies. The joke there was, in the original trailer for Venom, they pronounced symbiote, symbiote. Trademark Sony Pictures, not realising that that's not how you pronounce that word. It's not how it's pronounced in any Spider-Man media. And they went in and dubbed over the person who said that line because they were so embarrassed by it.
Liam Neeson fighting a wolf.
Post in the comments the last film you saw and tell me whether or not you think a 10-minute action sequence of Liam Neeson fighting a wolf would have added anything to the movie, even if Liam Neeson wasn't in the movie, because I'm pretty sure there is almost no movie that wouldn't be improved in a substantial way by just a random 10-minute long scene in which Liam Neeson stumbles onto camera being attacked by a wolf and beats it to death with his bare hands. I want to see that in every movie I have ever seen. I want a scene in Jurassic Park where they look out of the window at the dinosaurs and they look over to the other side and they're just in a field Liam Neeson punching a wolf. I want it in every goddamn movie. I want Toy Story. I want, in the middle of Toy Story, smash cut to just live action footage of Liam Neeson fighting a wolf. And it's like, yeah, I'm down with this. I'm happy with this. Like, the next Marvel movie people go watch, the post-credit scene shouldn't be a stinger for the next movie. It should just be, now here's Liam Neeson fighting a wolf. Yeah, I'm surprised that didn't catch on as much as maybe So-and-So is Vampire. I'd much rather have that discussion in every comment section. Like, would this be improved by Liam Neeson fighting a wolf? Answer, yes.
The crown and glory that is the Airbud cinematic universe.
We need to talk, Brad, about the Airbud cinematic universe. And I know people are watching at home now thinking, wait, I remember Airbud. It's that film where a Labrador Retriever plays basketball, and wasn't there a sequel where he played football? And that was about it. Oh, you naive young fool with ribbons in your hair. You do not know the depths of the depravity Hollywood will sink to when it smells money. Because there exists an entire cinematic universe around the concept of Airbud. There is an entire Airbud lineage. The dogs that he sired have gone to space. There is nothing the ancestors of the fabled hero known as Airbud have not done. There is a sequel to that film, or one that's set in the same universe, where dogs wrestle. I am not making this up. People thought Marvel did it. No, Airbud did it first. People think, oh, Marvel established that you can have a giant sprawling cinematic universe. No, Airbud. In like Wreck-It Ralph 2, they mention the Airbud cinematic universe briefly. And me and Brad watched the film and I lost my shit. Because they say, oh yeah, we're going down to the Airbud floor. And I was like, oh my god, they did it. They mentioned like they've released so many fucking Airbud movies.
And the final thing I've got written down.
Okay, lay it on me.
Not particularly video related, but something from this year. The emergence of Big Wangers Incorporated.
What can I say? Yes, I am officially. People don't know it's real, like, they think it's a joke. No. Officially on paper, in the eyes of HMRSC, the government that rules this country, I am a managing director of a company called Big Wangers Incorporated. That is a hashtag true fact. That's real.
I've now started to add to my invoices.
Yes.
Big Wangers
Brad
Incorporated.
has to send his invoice to Karl Smallwood, MD of Big Wangers Inc. Limited.
A couple of shout-outs to things that didn't make it in because they were before this year, but this is the first time we've done this.
Honourable mentions, let's go.
RcowO.
RcowO. I can't see the cow, but I do know what the picture is, and like that's a fucking innocent-looking cow. Because I think if you like photoshopped in a picture of like Randy Orton sneaking up on that cow, it'd make perfect sense. Which is what I want you to do right now, Brad, because when I watch this video back later, I want to see Randy Orton sneaking up on that cow. Just hiding below the cow. The thing is, that's the next level of cow tipping. Just RKOing cows. Do you know when they go to lie down naturally? Does he sneak out, just RKO them as they're about to lie down? Cow tipping, so like, I think it is an urban myth, but then there are people who say they've done it. Well, you know what? Let's stop cow tipping. Let's start cow RKOing. RK cowing. Wait, there's something here. RKOing. Maybe?
I'm waiting for the GIF.
You should make the GIF.
I'll have a look. I'll see if I can do it.
One of a cow like falling over or something. Definitely put Randy Orton in and going, Doof.
Alright, I'll get on it. Extra editing time, but I think it's worth it.
Worth it.
You dropping your DS.
The game came out, but Pokemon Sun came out, but still works. It's perfectly fine. Kayfabe breaking here. The first time I was meant to drop it, and I dropped it in a very specific way where it land flat because the 3DS is not as durable as the DS. And that second time, I didn't drop it flat, and it's still working. I can play Pokemon Sun whenever I want. Sorry about that.
That's it. That's everything on the
There we go.
list.
So that's apparently people who follow me on Twitter's favourite moments of Fact Fiend. I'm sorry if your favourite moment didn't make it in. Follow me on Twitter and bug me about it next year if you give that much of a shit. But yeah, thank you for sticking with us this year, and I guess share your favourite moments in the comments.
I bet we've missed some absolute gold.
The thing is that like, I say we have, like, not being big-headed about it, but there's some shit out there we've done that I think is objectively hilarious to most people, even without the context of the video it exists within. Like the thing
Archangel Michaels.
Yeah, Archangel Michael's first Sona and his giant fur cock. That on its own is hilarious. The RoboCop YouTuber thing.
Yeah.
That, I hope one day when we're dead in the future, like, people can still watch that and laugh. I'm proud that my legacy as a creator is dumb shit like that. And I hope yours is too, Brad, because if not, you better fucking get cracking on getting another job. Because that's all it's ever going to be. But thank you, and I hope you enjoy your new year and look forward to another video in this vein on Monday, which won't be as funny because it's more a serious discussion between myself and Brad about the channel, how it started, where it come from, where we are now, what we plan to do in the future, and then look forward to no content for a week after that so we can take a much needed break.
Yeah. For people interested, that Wednesday, which will be the 2nd, is the first day since we started we haven't uploaded a video on a Monday, Wednesday or
It
Friday.
will be, yes.
That's
So
like almost 2 years of...
I can't wait for all the angry Twitter messages.
I can't wait for our view count to just dip and
Plummet immediately.
never go back up.
Subscriber count skyrockets downwards.
Just suddenly start seeing ads appear, and then eventually you'll disappear and you'll be replaced by some bald guy.
Simon Whistler.
It'll be Simon Whistler, won't it?
Thing is though, if we get big enough, I might hire him to just do a week of video just to see.
It'll be amazing to put Simon Whistler there and try and
And then
have him
do
do
me
what
behind
you...
the camera so I can ask him the dumb shit question just to see him step out his comfort zone. Oh man.
That's a point. We've never had anyone in front of the camera except you.
No.
I'm trying to think, like, no one's on one of these videos. I've never walked in front. I think the top of my head might have been in one of them.
Nobody.
I'm in the second channel, but no.
As long as I'm in charge, no fuckers step in front of this camera. My ego won't allow it.
I think right now I'm going to walk in front of the camera and I'm going to cut it. The first frame you see part of my head.
Go for it, yeah.
Just
do that.
to annoy people.
Just do that, okay.
Let's do this.
Are you sure you're tall enough to walk in front of the